Hey, this is just a quick update about the channel to let you know how things are going. I've got a few videos that have been recorded and are in the pipeline being edited. I'm the one who does the editing, but being edited. So I should hopefully have stuff coming out before too long. Things have just been really, really busy lately. So, but I should have a few things before too long. So, second point I want to mention, because I've gotten a few questions about the beard, is that my standard avatar is in fact it was a commissioned painting of me. I took a picture in my Australian. It doesn't obviously it's been sort of embellished in a fantasy style, but Australian oilskin coat. The thing. It's kind of brownish. Has the sort of overcape. Technically a riding jacket, but it's actually quite nice in general. And the oilskin being cotton that's been impregnated with a linseed oil that polymerizes over time and turns it water resistant. Anyway, so there with one of my longbows, and so I took that picture as a reference, and then commissioned the artist to draw the avatar. So that is me, and in fact, I only started growing the beard about a month ago. So for my entire adult life, ever since I've been able to grow a beard, I had been clean shaven except for one small experiment in college. So the avatar is actually pretty representative of what I actually look like, embellished, of course, in a fantasy style. So I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to keep the beard. I may. I'm not sure. Still growing it, shaping it, seeing what I can really do with it. So we'll see. And then third thing, just occurred to me. I was talking with someone recently. If you like, I guess you might call it a musical. The Astaire Rogers film, Top Hat. Astaire and Rogers made 4, 5 movies together. I can't remember now. But anyway, they made a number of movies together, of which Top Hat is by far my favorite. It's got good music, it's got good dancing, but all the Astaire Rogers films tend to have good music and good dancing. Top Hat, however, they're also all generally comedies. Top Hat is just really astonishingly well executed, very well acted, very well written. The movie itself, the main plot, it's a real plot, and it's actually worth watching for the plot, which is not always the case for things that feature good singing and dancing. The basic premise, it's a mistaken identity premise, and this is one of the best executions of a mistaken identity premise I have ever seen. It, like, at all points, because usually in a mistaken identity premise, they you'll have something where people really should have said something that would have cleared it all up, and they just don't for no good reason whatever. Whereas here, every time, there's no point at which you think, like, wait, why didn't you say the obvious thing that every human being would say in this case? There's just nothing like that. In all the cases where they even got close to something like that happening, there was actually a really good reason, often very funny, why it didn't happen. Why it was prevented from happening. And they really just set it up very, very well. So if you like comedies, if you like singing, and if you like dancing, or if you can just tolerate the singing and the dancing for the sake of the comedy, it's really good, and I highly recommend it. And fortunately, it's actually, at least last I checked, when I got my copy, it's actually pretty cheap on Amazon. I'm sure there's streaming options and so on. So anyway, if you get a chance, I really recommend it. It's a great film. So until next time, may you hit everything you aim at. Hey, this is just a quick update about the channel to let you know how things are going. I've got a few videos that have been recorded and are in the pipeline being edited. I'm the one who does the editing, but being edited. So I should hopefully have stuff coming out before too long. Things have just been really, really busy lately. So, but I should have